Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on? So let's give it a few minutes, 2, 3 minutes, and see if anyone else gets on here. And can you guys hear me? If you can, type something inside the chat.
Snipe.
Yo, what's up? You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Hop on this computer real quick.
All right. We're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. Check some things out. We're not gonna force anything. We should be up about 60 pips for the day. With the Euro AUD trade, and if you closed out your USD CAD when I told you to. So yeah, that's 60 pips for the day. Don't want to risk anything giving it back. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We still got tonight. We still got tomorrow. Fridays, Thursday nights, Fridays is when I usually have my big days. Let me share my screen. Do you guys see my screen?
Hold on 1 second. What the fuck? Nah, yeah, we can see your screen.
All right. Let's give it one more minute. Hey, Chance, you want to mute your mic?
Got you. My bad.
All right. As soon as this loads up, we can get started. All right. Well, first thing I like to do always is go over the last trades that we took in last session. So if you guys were on the session I did last night at 11:30, then then I mean you should have made some money because we took Euro AUD. We got in for the sell. Let me see. I think we called it right around this area right here. Computer's running slow. And It ended up dropping about 80 pips. I had a big take profit on it. The time I got back up in the morning, it retraced up to about up in this area, the 50-30 area. And I told people either move your stop loss to break even or close out. And I personally closed out with like 45 pips profit. And as you see, it did retrace back up. I'm not worried about it coming back down. Anytime a pair does make a move, you will get a retracement. So as long as this high isn't broken, then I'm still expecting this pair to drop. So if you didn't close, you still should be in profit. But if you did close, we will be setting up some more entries on this pair with some sell stops. I do believe this pair is still going to continue to drop. Let me no. And I also gave a US. Well, we spoke about the USD CAD last night in the live session, and I did say I wanted to wait for price to hit certain areas, and I drew this line last night during the session. No, I drew this line yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, I drew this line either during the session or before. I don't know. But as you see, it went right to that line before it started dropping. I did not give a call up here. I gave a call right before the news, and we end up dropping about 30 pips, and I ended up closing out with like 20 pips profit. And if you look at USD CAD, it did retrace back up. So, and that's why I tell people to close, because it looks like it did the same thing it did yesterday to us when we called to sell. Dropped 50 pips and then came all the way back up. It dropped again, it's coming back up. So I'm going to see if it's going to retest this area up here. If it does without breaking, we will be selling again and get ready for a drop. USD cash should be dropping heavy. Just when? That's the main question. So I will be waiting on price to come back up in the 32.28 area. What's that, about 15, 16 pips away, something like that. So let's see what happens when price goes up there. I believe there is still some news that's going to be coming out in the AM unless it's all done. But we did have some USD news, and USD news, it wasn't too great, but USD is still moving up. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, we should be about 60, 65 pips on the day, so we're not going to rush anything. We're not going to take any chances. But if I do see anything in here, I will be selling, because if you look at the 4-hour chart, these are strong resistant areas. We smooth this up just a little bit. You see it here, 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 and then we got this one right here where you see the pins, and then it just drops. So anywhere between here and up here, I would be looking for a sell. Just depends where it's going to happen at or when it happens. And to be honest, if it does happen on a Friday, I might come in with a small lot and even hold it. But when this pair does drop, for example, if it does drop Friday, then it's going to be dropping all next week, maybe about Thursday or so. So we're going to be patient on that. Like I said, it's the 4-hour chart. You see the strong resistance up here. Once we do get in here, then we will be entering multiple positions and holding for the long run, maybe about 300 to 400 pips just off of one position. So, you have 4 or 5 positions, you do the math for that. Euro AUD, we already looked at that, but I'm going to get ready to set something up, because I will be setting up sell stops for our next position here. And then after that, we can look at all right, 4-hour chart. You see it hit resistance and it held and just dropped. So that's the kind of things we're looking for before you get into a trade. like all up in here, resistance doesn't pass, drops. So that's what was going on up here, and that's why we sold. Let me go to a 1 hour chart. All right. So I'm just gonna grab one of these lines here, change the color. Matter of fact, let me take this one. Change that to yellow or gold, whatever color it is. All right. Hold on. It's a little bit too far for me. All right, let me check the 15-minute chart real quick. Then I'll go on about what I was about to say. All right, so first thing that needs to happen is this pair needs to actually drop. So, 20. All right, so I'm going to be sending out, let me change this color also. I'm going to be sending out 2 potential trades on this pair, Euro AUD. And they're both going to be sell stops. All right, we're going to have one at 1.50. I'm going to change it to 50.15 and another at 1.4985. Because what's going to happen is once this does break past here, it's going to come down here. All right, and if it does break past here, the next resistance area is down here. So something small over here. Not really too worried about that. So we're gonna have one sell stop here, and look what happens when it hits this area. If it hits this area and starts to retrace back up, we will close our position, and we would wait and see what happens when it retraces back down. When it hits this area, it's either gonna come down here, keep going, or probably come down here and stall a little bit. But even if we could take these 2 trades to here, that's a good amount of pips. That's about 100 and I don't know, is that 150 something pips, between 150 and 175 pips, I believe. Not really trying to do the math right now, too early in the morning, but those would be some good moves here. And it might even be able to take it past that all the way back down into this area down here. So I'm really want to focus on Euro AUD and the USD CAD pairs. And I'm getting ready to send these signals out before this pair drops again. Like I said, it dropped 80 pips for the day. We trace back up, and it should be coming back down because whenever you get a pair that makes a move, you should see about 3 pushes, 3 intraday pushes. So 3 pushes for the sessions. Can't really. All right, let me go to Traders Way. Euro AUD. Yeah, it should continue to drop down some more for today. Matter of fact, let me send this out real quick because we're about like 17 pips away from my target area. It's going to be Euro AUD sell stop at 1.5014. Stop loss. Use a small lot size also. Stop loss would be above the session's high. What's that? That's 66. It's about 50 pips stop loss, which isn't bad when we're targeting a couple hundred pips. Use small lot size, and once the trade goes in your direction, then you can add another position or so. Just use proper risk management. By now, you guys should know what to use for what size account you have. If you don't, for every $100 into your account, use 2 cent to 3 cent lot. And that's on you. Stop loss 1.5070. Take profit. I'm just gonna set the take profit down here. We're just gonna pay attention to it. You've been paying attention to Telegram, then I've been telling you guys to close or whatever we have to. So take profit at 1.4893. All right, so I just sent that one, and I'm going to send another one. So we're gonna set 2 pending orders. You know what? Let's just wait. Let's just set the one, and I'm gonna be paying attention anyway. So when I see what happens when it gets down in this area, I'll let you guys know when to set the other one up. So that's Euro AUD. Let's look at Euro USD CAD again. See, it didn't make a move yet. 31.97. All right, looks like it's coming back down a little bit. All right, so we'll wait on that. All right, so those are the 2 pairs I'm going to focus on. Even if we only trade Euro AUD, we're going to have multiple positions on it, so it'll be fine. There's no need to trade multiple pairs anyway. 2 to 3 max. I like to stick around 2. You know what? Look at the GBP pairs. I just can't stay away from them. But you gotta be careful with them. That's why I haven't been trading them that much. I think they dropped this morning. Yeah, they dropped a little bit. Retraced back up. There was some news at 7 o'clock in the morning that came out for the GBP pairs, and I was gonna trade it, but I really didn't. I seen it just going up and going back down, so I left it alone. The GBP pairs they've been moving, but not like they usually do. They've been moving kind of slow. You need to break past that, and come back down here, come back down in this area. If it breaks past that, that's still 47, still at 50-something pips away. GA, we traded GA a little bit earlier in the week. It's been making higher highs. This pair has been moving up. Is that 77? But 1,000 pips since exactly 30 days ago. Yeah, went up 1,000 pips. See, this is where the swing trades come in handy. Enter this trade a month ago, you're up 1,000 pips. But you definitely got to use small lot sizes. You see it go up, come down, go up, down, go up. And all you do is just keep moving your stop loss up. After every time it pulls back, starts going back up, if your stop loss was here, now your stop loss is here. To collect your profits. All right, what we got here? CAD line. Looks like we missed a good sell opportunity right here. Strong resistance. It hit. And then it dropped 75, 200. It's about 200 pips away. When was this? It's about 9 hours ago. I think Chance said he's in this pair. I think he's up like 100 pips, he said. Yeah, I missed this. I missed this one. Only way you give us an M on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, this looks messy. All right, so we're gonna focus on USD CAD and Euro AUD. All right, so I'm hoping it does go back up to this area. We're 23 pips away. I'm gonna be paying attention to it. But like I said, if it goes back up there, it does not break. Definitely gonna be selling this pair, and gonna hold it. Gonna hold it until minimum tomorrow. Let me check that one more time. Yeah, as you see, we're in the resistance area, so let's see what happens with that. And Euro AUD, we're about 20 pips away from our sell stop. So just let these pairs go and see what happens from there. Once we do get into profit on these trades, then I will send out another position on them. And we're just going to maximize the moves on both of these pairs. No need to jump around multiple pairs. We'll just collect a bunch of pips off these two, and that's pretty much it. So if you are in any open trades that I gave last night and you did not close them, just know you were told to close. You got to pay attention to the telegrams. Not saying anyone hit me up about it, but I'm just letting you guys know. And yeah, if you're definitely gonna be trading, you have to, if you're gonna be going to sleep in a London session, you're gonna have trades open. You gotta at least set your alarm, hour, and check on your trades or check see if any important messages came through the chat. Off the first drop, we caught 80 pips and it pulled all the way back up. Now, like I said, if someone did not close, then right now they're still up 45 pips. I was going to hold all the way through when we got in at the high, but I see it retracing back up, and I didn't want the retest and give all the money back that I made off of it. So I decided just get in again once it start coming back down. But I did not tell you guys to get back in yet where I got in at, because I wanted to make sure it was going to drop. So that's why you got the sell stop now. If it drops past that level, it should continue to fall. So pay attention to the telegrams for the USD CAD potential setup, and for any more setups on Euro AUD. And I'll talk to you guys in the chat or in the group or whatever.